What up, YouTube? It's your boy Burner 420,
And your boy Ink BC.
and we're back with you guys with another one. Thank you guys for tuning in to this stream and always showing love to the channel. Okay, make sure you guys are subscribed to not only my YouTube, but obviously Ink BC's YouTube too. It's linked in the description section below. All you got to do is hit the description button and just tap, and it'll go directly to his channel. Today, we're going to be talking kind of about the paperwork process in prison. What is it like when you go to prison? How long do you got to produce your paperwork? And kind of just some stories that happened to us throughout that time. Utah, personally, I speak for Utah. He speaks for Cali. In Utah, if you come to the prison, you have to produce your paperwork within 72 hours. If you don't produce it within 72 hours, then it is what it is. But most of the time, you're hitting the section with your paperwork. You know, there's only a certain amount of times that someone comes in and they actually have to wait for their paperwork. But if someone's on a bad charge, usually you can tell immediately because they start stuttering, they start tripping, they try to tell you some bullshit like I sent it home as a souvenir. I'll give it to you after this medical visit I'm about to go to at 12 at night. Or they'll just tell you something dumb, and everybody, you know, we're not new to this. Like, we know how to tell someone's lying to us, and then they usually just get removed on the spot, to be honest, off the yard.
Facts, bro. Yeah, that's the same thing. Like, but for us, it's like jail. Jail 72 hours because you got to go to arraignment and receive your arraignment paperwork. But really, like as soon as somebody gets in the cell, like let's say in county jail, then we'll fucking get on the button. You know what I mean? Hey, get on the button, bro. Ask them what your charges are.
Thanks.
So at least your cellie could confirm that you hit the button and the officer read you your charges. You heard what they were.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then you wait for the paperwork process. Then that goes through, and then if you do have something funny, then we're gonna want to look at it. And so, because you know what, there's people that come in, bro, sometimes with some stuff that might look funny, but when you read the actual discovery and stuff like that, it's mainly domestic. That's the main charge that, people have to read that paperwork. If there's an injury, then maybe it might be an issue, but usually you have to be a repeat offender for that. But anything that has to do with any, harming children and women, as far as that unforbidden charge,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you don't want to have that, bro. That's gonna get inspected quick.
No, I totally agree with that. Like, honestly, so here's the story. So one time I was chilling, right, and I was fishing into prison, and they sent you from this place called A West, or not A West, but they send you from the library, which is like UNF5, which is all the fish, and like where they put either old numbers over here or fish over here, and then they integrate them in the population through A West, which is like a big ass 4-tier system, and it's like a swap meet. Like, people are out like running around. No, literally,
so that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, well, now it's locked down because of a lot of gang violence, but it used to be open like that. And so everything goes for a price in there. Like a juice that comes on your tray sells in there. Like 5 juices for this. It's crazy, right? And you get sent there. Well, after A West, I got sent to another spot, and this dude comes into my cell, right? And he's like, I'm like, what's up, man? I'm like, where are you from and shit? And he's like, oh, I'm from Salt Lake. I'm like, oh, that's what's up. I was like, what's your charges? And he's like 3 assaults. And like, I'm looking at this dude and I'm like, bro, I could tell this dude's soft. Like, I'm like, there's no way this dude got an assault charge, you know? And so I'm like, look, I'm like, where's your paperwork? He's like, I don't have it right now and shit. And I was like, well, like, you better tell the cops to bring it, because if you don't like produce it, I was like, I don't even know you. I don't owe you anything. Like, I'm not playing with you. Like, I was trying to earn a name for myself. I was 18, you know? So I was like, like, you literally got like a couple hours to get your shit, or I'm just going to take off on you. So he stood by the door the whole time. And I was like, bro, like, you better get your shit. So the cops bring his paperwork. They hand it to him, right? And he grabs it and he looks at me and he like tries to walk over to his bed. And I ripped that shit out of his hand. I was like, you better sit your ass down, homeboy. Like, I ain't playing with you.
Oh, shit.
He was there on like some, like, it was like a sex case or something like that. Like, but I think it was like a statutory or some shit, right?
Wow.
And so I told his ass, I said, hey, like, you got 2 seconds to get the fuck out of my cell, like, and check in. Like, well, I hit him and I told him, you better get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, I ain't playing with you. Like, get the fuck out of my cell. And so he hit the
Yeah.
cops and he told the cops, he's like, hey, bro, like, because technically I don't have to do shit. If I want to be a lame about it, I could be like, just get out of my cell. But at least I fired on the dude. You know what I mean? People are like, why didn't you kill him? Because I didn't want to do 25 years in prison for a fucking some lame. You know what I mean? But I still handled my business and fired on his ass. You know what I mean? And I told him to get the fuck out of my cell. So they come in, they cuff us both up. Well, they put me in the shower and they're like, hey, man, they're like, he's going to roll his shit up and he's going to get the fuck out of your cell. You know, we'll send you back. I was like, cool. Bro, that motherfucker took all my hygiene, like my soaps, my everything, bro. He like jacked all my shit before he bounced, bro. And I was like, this fucking
Oh,
lame.
so they let him in the cell without you to grab his stuff?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Well, they locked me in the shower, bro, because he immediately put a safety on me, which means we can't live around each other. So I can't just like stand there on the tier while he grabs his shit. So they locked me in the shower until they moved him.
Yeah, and you can't be like, hey man, he's stealing my shit. You know what I mean? So
and I'm
fucked up part.
And I'm brand new to prison, you know, so it's not like I got a big ass piece on me. It's not like I could have stuck this dude up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
you would have from the jump anyway if you probably did, you know.
So I just fired on him. I just hit him with a hot one, put him out, bro, and was like, get the fuck out of my cell, dog. So you just know when someone's lying to you when it comes to paperwork, homie. Like, you just know.
That's crazy, bro. Wow. I ultimately have never been put in the situation to actually have one in my cell. But you know what I mean? I've been around the situation where there was one in the building and you know, like I was fucking hella young and I used to play chess with this dude, right?
Yeah.
And he was teaching me how to play chess. And so basically at this time, right, all my homeboys are like fucking, I wouldn't even say homeboys, I would just say acquaintances. You know what I mean? Acquaintances were in the cell and they're like, hey bro, we gotta talk to you and shit. And I'm like, all right. But in my mind, I'm like hella young. I'm like, man, there's like 3 people in here, bro. You know, like what's gonna go down? And so I go up in there and they're like, yeah, bro, we need to talk to you. Just sit down real quick. And so they tell me this dude you've been playing chess with the whole time is you know, he's got a bad charge on a child. And I'm like, oh wow. You know, so that shit just really hit me. Like, bro, it fucked me up. You know, and they weren't playing like, you already know what that conversation is. I'm not gonna go into details, but basically at that point it was just like go time. You know what I mean? And we handled the situation, did whatever we had to do. I was in the hole for like almost a year for it. I got a nice little shoe term. It was fucked up, bro.
Yeah, no, but I totally feel you, bro. In Utah, you know what it is though? It's a 15 to life hate crime, guaranteed, right?
Yeah.
So it's like either you're gonna just not do anything to this dude, and everyone's just gonna tell him to get the fuck off the yard, or you guys are gonna kill the dude. There's no like, hey, I'm gonna jump this dude, because if you jump him, it's the same charge if you'd killed the dude, bro. It's still a fucking life sentence. You know?
Yeah.
So either like the older numbers will tell us like, hey, like fuck it, I'm done, bro. I'm ready to take someone's life. Like, and they'll handle that shit, bro, if it comes down to it. Usually you'll have a lifer volunteer for that shit, bro. Because they ain't trying to see these young kids catch fucking life charges and shit.
Nowadays they ain't like that no more.
In fact, I feel you, but
they used to be like that. Hey, yeah, when I first went in, they were like that too. But you know what? After a while, bro, like when I recently went back, bro, and I just did that 4 years, man, shit changed, bro. These lifers, they trying to get out. They're trying to program now. They're seeing all these law changes, and there's a lot of them that fucked up, that did shit like that aren't getting out because they did that shit.
Yeah, facts. I feel you.
So now it's like they expect all the younger dudes, the dudes that are just coming in, or you know, expecting people like, bro, it's all backwards, bro. Honestly, the way I feel about it. And this is what I said, and you know, when I could put my 2 cents into those conversations, I used to let motherfuckers know straight up, bro. If you got an LWOP, life without parole, and you ain't ever gonna get out, bro. You don't have a 25-year to life sentence or whatever. Get out in 25, 30 years. So I don't understand it, but even the LWOPs are like, no, bro, I'm trying to program, I'm trying to go home.
No, you know
I'm
what
like,
it
man,
is.
never going
This is
home.
what it is. It's comfort, bro. Right? So
Yeah,
those lifers ain't trying to give up their TVs, their hot pots, CD players. Like they're not trying to go. They've lived in that cell
yeah,
for fucking 5, 6, 7 years. Like they're not trying to. They get comfortable and then they just get soft. Once you get comfortable, you get soft. But like at least like my thing is at least fire on the dude. You know what I mean? Like if you
yeah,
don't want to take
yeah,
if you
yeah.
don't want to take his life, like that's fine. But at least fire on the dude. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, they don't play around. Like California protocol is like, bro, you if you have any chance to get a weapon, you know they say, oh, you gotta get a weapon, you gotta use a weapon, and they'll
yeah.
even reprimand motherfuckers for not using a weapon. Like, how you gonna
Oh, I feel you.
reprimand somebody that lost time going home to their family? You know what I mean? And it has nothing to do with putting in work, man. People don't care about the putting in work thing when it comes to children and shit like that.
So this is
You
I
know?
look. I fished in right in 2011, and when I fished in, okay, the prison really didn't have no like structure to it. So there wasn't like people coming down from the feds saying, "Hey, there's a no coexistence law, no hands
Yeah,
policy." There's none of like we didn't have that. So like it was pretty much every man for himself. Like me and you might be cool
that's crazy.
because we both rep this, but we from different areas. So if it comes down to it, we banging, even though we from the same hood because we both trying to earn a
Yeah,
name. Like that's how it was when I got locked up, right? So like
yeah.
but now, like the since like 2015 ish, like after the federal like shit came down, like the mandate they call it, it's
Yeah.
there's no coexistence laws, no hands policy. Like if that, I would have had to kill that dude, or I would have been got, bro. That's how the
Yeah.
prison is ran now. But when I
Yeah.
fished
Yeah.
in, it wasn't like that. It was like at least handle your business as a man and get the dude the fuck out yourself, so you're not living with a lame.
But you hear a lot of stories like that though, bro. Like even in Cali, bro, I've heard so many stories of people that they weren't gonna sit there and live with the dude, bro. Yeah, you know what I
Facts,
mean?
man.
Like, bro, I'm not gonna sit there and live with him after I found out about that. I wasn't gonna wait for you to make something or
Yeah,
pass me something, bro. I'm fucking
mm,
pissed. You know, I'm
yeah,
gonna get off where I'm at. And
facts.
you hear that all the time, bro. And sometimes it happens. And sometimes you think in your mind, you're like, man, I'd rather just fucking handle this right now. Cause I know if I go talk to fucking homeboy, you know, he's gonna give me
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
And then I'm
facts,
never gonna go home over this
facts.
dude,
Yeah,
over
that's
that
why it's
dude's
like
mistake. You know?
get off where you get mad at, bro. Like I'd rather fire on a dude and just beat him up because like when I hit that dude, I told like I made him tell the cops like, hey, I'm suicidal and I can't live here, right? So like because if you tell them like, hey, this dude just punched me in the fucking face, then they're gonna be like, oh well, they're gonna like try to convince them to press charges on you and some more shit, some fuck
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
So I told him like, you better tell these cops you're suicidal, homie. You need to get the fuck out of my house right now. And he was like, all right, bro, I'll do it. And that's what he told the cops. So that's why I didn't catch a 15 to life. But if they snitch on you, you're fucked, bro. Like
yeah. That's
you're fucked.
crazy.
And it's like, should I kill this dude and go do an extra 20 years in prison? Like, bro, I got like a daughter at my house, bro, that needs me. And like I got like a mom that ain't gonna live
Yeah,
for the next. Well, like I'm not saying my mom specifically, but there's people that don't have 20 years with their mom left. And they're trying to get the
yeah,
fuck out,
bro.
you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. That's what I let people know all the time. Like, man, if you ain't got nothing to lose, bro, you ain't got nothing to lose. But if you got shit to
Right.
lose, then and I'll tell them that I don't care, bro. Like, look, bro, just because you ain't got shit to lose, don't hate on me.
Facts.
Because you basically that's hating on me. Oh well, it should have been did okay. Well, you didn't handle that. Okay, I did. So
Yeah.
just go ahead and shut the fuck up. You know.
Yeah, sitting over in the. Hey, thank you, Kate. I appreciate the super sticker. Sitting over there in the peanut gallery and shit, trying to tell you how to run it when they're not even willing to make a fucking hit.
Yeah, yeah, facts, bro. Yeah, you got a lot
All
of
right.
those type of people though.
Yeah, facts. That's just how prison goes. Like you said, the most intelligent thing I've ever heard you say to me, bro, is when you're like, prison is like, it's like a manipulation level. And that actually
Yeah,
like made me realize like you're fucking right, bro. Like it literally is. Like it's not like I didn't know
yeah,
that, but like it gave me like a way to think of it more logically. And
yeah,
I was like, damn, bro, it is just a manipulation pyramid. That's what it is. It's a
yeah, dude.
manipulation pyramid, bro.
Yeah, exactly, bro. It's fucking hardcore as fuck manipulation. Like these
Facts.
motherfuckers went to college for this shit or something.
All right, so hey, let's talk about that dude, man, Jordan Binger, the one that's on TikTok right now. So I'm a kind
Oh
of me
yeah,
and Ink BC have both made posts about this dude, but we need all of your guys' help. You can go check out both of our Instagrams. Make sure you guys are following us. Okay, everything is linked in our TikTok profiles. You guys, obviously, our TikTok profiles are named just like this. If you guys just know us from YouTube,
Yeah,
right? But
that's
I
my
was
TikTok right there.
Yep. Me and my lady was on live and we came across the dude that was brag. Well, he was pretty much saying like, if this chick was a couple years older, like a couple months older, I wouldn't be here right now, stupid bitch. Like that's what he was saying, right? And I'm like, what? So I go in his live and he's just blatantly telling people that he's a sex offender and that he's on a rape charge. And we're like, no way, you know? So me and EBC posted about it. We let obviously we need to get him off the platform because there's children on that app. Us as parents and humans with good morals and values, we team up and we get people like that off the app because you know what I mean. It's dangerous. There's no reason that dude should have any ability to be on an app where there's children. And BC even he even informed me that the dude's been locked up for like 20 years.
Yeah, he's been up 20 years.
If you're doing a 20-year sentence on the R word, I promise you right now that it's something very serious. It wasn't just no statutory charge. It might be a statutory charge, but there's other factors to the case that are violent.
It's what is it called? Special circumstances and shit like that.
Absolutely.
Which they would have to have, I would think, to give somebody 20 years. I mean, I don't know what state he's in, bro, but
he's in Georgia.
Fuck, bro. Georgia, bro, like 20 years, bro. You got to think that shit had to have something to it more than just, oh, I was 19 and she was, you know, 17 or whatever, bro, you know, because that's a lot of years.
Well, you know what's the crazy part is he told on himself, bro, because his username is literally It's Jordan Binger. And that's his full name. I was like, because I was like, where are you from, bro? Just to see what he would say. And he said Georgia. I was like, bet, I got the location. I'm gonna run his name. Boom. I ran it, pulled right up, bro. Statutory. I was like, no fucking way. This dude straight told on himself.
Yeah, no, I was looking at it too. That it tripped me out. But I was just surprised, like, like why would you openly you know start talking about that like that? Like, I don't know, bro. It's just weird to me. And you know, that type of shit, bro. People obviously, whoever's following him, they know, right? Did they go to his live? That's weird,
bro. There's people sending this dude. When I was on fucking live watching his live, there was people cash apping him $50, $60, fucking, oh, you're in prison here, $60. Like, dude, if you're gonna cash app someone in prison, don't make it a sex offender.
Yeah, facts. That's crazy.
Like, there's really people in the field.
And the fact that
bro.
he's saying that, bro, and the fact that he's telling them that and they're cash apping him. Hey, hold on a second. My wife keeps texting me, bro. Damn.
I don't know. It just trips me out because there's people that we've already gotten off the app, you know? So I feel like together, if we all just put our minds to it, that we can honestly get the dude off the app. But I know if I post about it on my main account, then I know that they're going to fuck with me, bro. So that's why I drew everybody over to Instagram. And I think that's the smartest thing for any TikTok creator that talks about prison is just navigate them over to your Instagram where you're not going to catch a community guidelines violation and where we can actually expose this dude.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't understand it. I don't understand how people aren't even already on that. You know what I mean? Like, he openly said it. Like, you know, the dude's been down 20 years. He put his name up there. I don't know, bro. Maybe I think he's trying to play that role like, oh, well, I don't have anything to hide because I didn't do anything wrong type of deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's probably trying to play that role, which is funny because it's the motherfuckers that you think that are trying to be honest are the ones that are actually using that honesty to hide shit. You know what I'm saying?
We've already, facts. We've already posted on both of our Instagrams, okay, that we already posted the paperwork if anybody wants to go check it out. That's the best place to locate it. But his name's Jordan Binger. You guys can look him up. He's from Roswell, Georgia.
Yep. Facts, bro. I was tripping when I seen that. But you know what? There was another dude that was on this app that was doing that type of stuff, bro, and they got rid of him quick too.
Facts. There was a dude in Utah, bro, that had like more followers than I had. I didn't even know there was someone in Utah with more followers than me, right? And I find out it's that dude, and he's on some sex case. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, bro,
Yeah.
if I would have knew that, I would have pulled up on his ass in Utah, like when I was there, you know, like.
Oh, people exposed him something crucial, bro. It was viral.
Kate,
It
I
was
appreciate
everywhere.
you. Absolutely, Kate with the other super sticker. Much love. Thank you for all the love and support to the stream. Like I said, make sure everybody's following all of our avenues because there's certain stuff like this that we can't post on TikTok. So if you guys just watch us from there and not our YouTubes, if you guys want raw footage, YouTube is where it's at, and Instagram, but mostly our YouTubes. Facts. And just know that we're coming with some fire ass bangers every day. Like we're not here to disappoint you guys. We're here to spread awareness and just give you guys raw knowledge, the facts of the situation.
Yep. And everybody, so if you've been saying stuff, I can't see it. I don't got my computer charged, so I'm not reading comments.
No, it's just mostly Kate talking. She just said, "Who's that dude? What's his name? Jordan something."
Oh yeah.
I can always throw them up on the screen like this for you, though.
Yeah. But hey, go spell his name. Yeah, his name is spelled on our TikToks or Instagram. So if you want to look it up yourself, you can look it up.
Thanks. All right. Well, I'm gonna wrap this one up, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you for everybody that was here with us and everybody that shows love and support to the stream. We got some crazy shit in the future. I promise you. We're talking about going to abandoned prisons and shooting TikToks and trying to explore like spirits inside of an abandoned prison. We got that we want to do. We got a bunch of crazy shit. So make sure you guys are in touch with us. All of our shit is linked. Man. Once again, his channel is linked in the description section below. So make sure everybody's following him. Much love,
all right, man.